Welcome to Quest Coast, a live play Pathfinder podcast. The Quest Coast podcast is intended for mature audiences. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
I'm here, Blue Jay, with Brick Chimneys and Bill Borneo.
Yo.
Hey, how y'all doing? When we last left off, Raspberry and the Boomer had just met a mysterious stranger who had a plan to rob the bank run by the Church of Abadar. You two only had till morning to come up with a plan. You both took it upon yourself to reach out to contacts, hire a miner, a coal miner,
Thank you.
not young miner.
Thank you.
Dig a tunnel overnight through the basement of the Crossroads Tavern and into the bank vault, which he did. Ted the champion dug a tunnel in one night.
Ted is not just a miner, he is the miner.
He's working late because he's digging tunnels. The section of town we're in is the Shiling.
You're not in the Shiling. Shiling is where most non-humans are confined to. It's essentially the ghetto. You're now in like the middle class part of town.
That's right. You said
Human-centric, human bank.
right. And the tavern is called the Crossroads.
Yep.
And then the bank, which if I'm recalling correctly, is like right across the street.
Yes, the fixer opened up the back door
Yeah.
during your meeting to reveal that the bank was right across the street.
Does the bank have an official name, or is it just like some fiduciary Abadar thing?
Bank of Abadar
Okay.
is the official. And that it is
Little,
one... It is...
B of A.
B of A.
B of A, Bank of Abadar, yeah.
Right.
And there are many banks of Abadar in Tetros Harbor.
Okay.
That was one of the key parts of this heist, was that there is a high cleric in each bank that has one of the keys to the vault that requires two keys. And then there is an arch cleric that oversees all the banks in Tetros Harbor that has keys to all the vaults.
And the victor said he got us the arch cleric's key.
Right.
We need to get the high cleric's key.
Right.
Okay.
So you need the local branch administration key.
Okay.
So we immediately left off. You both were resting or meditating. You heard a large crash. You hear Ted yell, "What the?" And you go running in, down his tunnel. You see this room down below, marble flooring, immaculate, clean, and 3 giant iron doors in this cylindrically shaped room that you're now looking down on. There's one staircase that goes up in the room, but you guys are coming up from high. Raspberry, Boomer, and Ted all just staring down this hole into this room.
Yeah, Ted's part of the crew now, right? Like, has to be?
He's also getting 200,000, so it's a 800,000 payout now.
I mean, you're paying him, what, 190,
Yep.
something like that?
What did we decide to pay him?
I think you guys were like, we'll pay you 100 gold. And then he was like, no, take it back 10. And so you decided on 90 for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I think, 90
Magic Star, you are one smart shower.
But it's still more gold than he would get in the coal mine. So
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we probably just give him like a year's wages, like up front. So we're up in this hole in the ceiling looking down into this chamber. What's the lighting like?
magical light orbs float around the room. They're stationary, but kind of just bob up and down along the walls.
How are these 3 iron doors situated? Are they all in one side of the room? Is there one left, one right, one straight ahead?
The 3 doors are equidistant from each other, and then the staircase goes up between 2 of the doors.
And how big are the doors? And how big is the room?
They're at least 10 feet tall and 5 feet wide.
How high up are we?
You guys are about 30 feet up in the air. So you guys came down in the top of this room.
So sorry, so you said the doors themselves are 10 feet high?
Yep.
And we're about 30 feet up?
Yep.
Is there any more ceiling height above us, or are we at the ceiling?
You guys are coming from the ceiling.
Oh, so we're going down and not from the side.
Yeah, you guys are looking down into this.
Oh, I see.
Like a vent shaft, like in Sweet Gear.
What is the external appearance of these metal doors, and are they all shut currently?
They're all shut, locked, standard vault-looking doors with 2 keyholes instead of the traditional like spinny dial thing.
So 6 keyholes in the entire room, 2 per door?
Yep.
There's no like carvings or any other like symbols on there?
There are symbols carved into the frame of these metal doors, not into the metal doors themselves.
Okay.
What sort of symbols?
Would you like to give me a knowledge religion?
I could.
But you won't.
I forego all checks.
That is a strong 15.
You can tell that there are runes etched into the frame of the door that are projecting some kind of magic.
Okay. Is it in any particular language that I might be familiar with? I am familiar with Celestial, in case that's what Abadar dabbles in.
I would say that they're celestial symbols. They're not particularly spelling out a riddle or anything like that. They're just a warding spell.
I'll point this out to Raspberry.
And Ted.
And Ted.
And Ted, of course.
Now, what the hell is this? So, failures, I believe my price just went up.
I beg to differ. I think your price just went down. This isn't the plumbing, is it, Ted?
Well,
Is it, Ted?
I don't know what this is, and I could be persuaded to not learn more about what this is.
So, if for whatever reason someone asks you where you were last night, where were you, Ted?
150 gold? Blacked out. I have no memory of last night.
Let me confer with my colleague.
We could just kill him.
Ted, we have a counteroffer.
All right.
You get the money that you were already paid, and if we fix this plumbing problem, we will match it. And this ensures that you won't do anything until the job is done.
Now, in layman's terms, you're saying you're going to pay me more later?
If we succeed.
At the plumbing.
Right.
Well, then I think I'm just going to hang out here and take advantage of Henry's generosity while you all work out what you need to.
And there might be another thing we might need you to help us fix. Of course, we can renegotiate terms then, but for now it sounds like we have an accord.
We have more than an accord. We have a deal.
Thanks, Ted. Enjoy yourself.
He looks back and forth between you two and then just kind of laughs to himself and walks off down the tunnel back to the tavern.
We could pay him another 200 to keep him on site in case we need a third person to help us get something back through the top, if that's how we're extracting the gold bars.
I offered to pay him more later.
We could probably make a sturdier offer to keep him quiet depending on how things go. And if we need the additional labor down the line, he's got a built-in incentive to stay a part of it.
You just want to hire him on now?
Yeah, I think Raspberry will probably take a quick stroll back out the tunnel and catch him as he's leaving, and she'll throw 200 his way.
You can stay here and drink. Stick around until we need you.
I mean, that's more than what I was asking to just keep my
Shut
mouth
up, Ted. And I'll go back down the tunnel.
Stupid fucking knife-ear bitch.
How did Ted build the tunnel? Is it straight and then down, or is it just straight down?
He was digging straight across.
So he went straight and then down?
Also, he was drinking all night long,
Yeah.
so I doubt it's a perfectly straight line.
Okay.
Uh-oh, it's another bank.
Wrong bank!
Oops.
Although the Arch Cleric's key would work on any of the Bank of Abadars.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
This is true. I think the next thing we need to actually do is let's climb down and clean up the rubble a little bit. But we need to find the second key because until then, the only other option we have is to boom. Well, actually, the vaults, they're made out of what material?
You have only seen the doors, and they are of some sort of heavy metal.
What about the walls surrounding them?
The walls surrounding the door are solid white marble, but there's some gold designing in the material.
So marble floor, marble walling, marble ceiling.
Okay, so it's either a marble wall or a marble lining for what's going to be a metal box.
Right, yeah. So we need to locate the High Cleric,
Yeah.
who's assumedly on site here.
Never leaves.
Right.
That's what
Yeah, there are at least 3 floors that we've been told about. I was in an atrium just a couple hours ago. Assuming it's the ground floor because the guard brought me in from outside, but do you have anything resembling a disguise self or alter self or disguise kits?
I have disguised self, 2 prepared extracts.
Okay. If we can get you to look like an acolyte, you can bumble up from the vault and be like, oh, I got lost. It's my first day. Yada, yada. See if we can't locate the High Cleric that way. I mean, it's warning us. Like if we come striding up out of the vaults, they're gonna be like, "Hey, you guys." But if you look like one of the Order, maybe that can be a quick. Although I don't know how we like relay it to each other unless I was with you in some kind of way.
Relay what exactly?
The location of the High Cleric once you have it. If we have a disguise to get you up out of the vaults, can we guarantee that we can get you back down into them?
Yes.
Without leaving the bank?
Yes.
How?
I would just turn invisible.
Oh, you've got a. Well, then we don't have to. Never mind. I was like,
You're good.
I didn't know if we had access to that or not.
I mean, you two have never worked together before.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, let's do that then.
So to make sure I understand your plan,
Yeah.
you want me to go up those stairs.
Yeah.
You want me to find the High Cleric. Once I find out where he is, you want me to get back down here, let you know where he is, and then you're going to...
Well, that's the next part. Is like once we figure out where he is, we got to figure out how to get the key.
Well, do you have any ideas now?
No. What we might be able to do is I can leave the crossroads. I can walk across the street. If you stay here in the tunnel, this is what we could do. Because we have effectively a loop between the two locations, we can go in and out mostly as we please, depending on how we do it. If you go up and get the info, you could dip out onto the street and come back. I could leave through here, go through the front, see what kind of guard presence they have on the floor. We didn't get enough information last night.
From the fixer?
One from the fixer and two from the couple minutes I was on site.
You gave a guard a boner for what that's worth.
If that doesn't come in to help us save the day at some point.
I hope he goes back to his wife.
So, Ted, you are helping us out now, yes?
I told him to stay in the tavern proper until we needed him. Told him he could drink but stay on site.
That's what I had negotiated with him already.
Right.
You guys don't even know if he's still there.
My idea was to pay him more to give him an incentive to keep him from getting bored to go run his mouth on the street.
Oh, okay.
That was the point of like throwing the 200 at him.
See, I was going to hold off on paying him until we were done with the job in case he would just leave.
And then you did tell him to shut up.
Well, yeah. That's how... Otherwise... Anyway, yeah. He got off easy.
I'm going to go to Ted. Where is Ted? Is he there?
Ted is not there.
I'm going to go look for Ted.
Ted?
You do not see him in the cellar. You run up to the tavern, and the door is just wide open.
Ted. Okay, so Ted is gone. Well, that defeats my plan then.
That's fine. Hopefully it's a loop closed for now. He's got money.
Well, he's just going to have to be killed later.
Absolutely. The second we're done, depending on how we get the gold out of the bank, we don't leave until Ted is dead.
Ted is dead is the name of the campaign.
Ted is dead.
Ted is dead.
Okay.
We need to get more information. How much gold do we have left?
Let's see. We spent 290. I started with 450, so a little, but not a lot.
I think what I will do is I will use a potion of disguise self. I'm going to collect the amount of gold that we have left, which I think is about
160?
You have 450 gold left, you said, or 400?
450 we started with. We spent 290.
And possibly a little bit more.
And possibly a little more on Henry.
I'm going to take 50 gold and I'm going to walk in through the front of the bank. Assuming the bank is open.
The bank is open.
Okay. I enter as a typical looking human and I approach one of the tellers.
Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
Good day, my good man. I would like to open a new bank account. Praise Abadar.
Praise Abadar. You don't actually have to be a follower of Abadar to bank here, but bonus points to you.
Thank you. Praise Abadar.
We cater to all of Tetros Harbor.
All of Tetros Harbor?
All of Tetros Harbor.
Even Darklands?
We are still working on our new policies.
Good answer. I would like to open an account.
Great. Love to help you with that.
Fiercely positive bank teller.
Great. Let me help you with that. What kind of account are you hoping to open up with us today? We have...
I saw one of the scrolls that there's a no copper fee for
Oh, just a savings account. Yeah, you could open a savings
Premium
account.
Vault Plus.
Oh, Premium Vault. Sorry, what was that, Parchment?
I saw this.
There's definitely fees for our Premium Vault.
Not with an initial deposit of 50 gold for the first year. It's in the fine print.
I think it's... Yeah, you'll have to present me with that parchment, because I don't think that's our policy.
Okay, well, I have 50 gold, and I don't want to be charged a monthly fee for it.
We can open up a standard savings account for you, and you'll get a safety deposit box that you can access at any time that we're open.
But there's no additional perks.
Your money will be protected by the hands of God. the one true god Abadar, which without him, there would be no civilization. You know the spiel. All right.
Praise Abadar. May I get a quick tour of the facility? I want to be sure that I'm placing my money in a secure place.
Absolutely. And he hops off a stool, and you see that he is only about 4 feet tall.
And in my mind, I think, brother.
He bobs up and down behind the counter. You can just barely see the top of his head as he walks behind the other tellers and out around to meet you. He meets you between the 2 staircases at the end of the atrium.
Okay.
Alrighty. He turns to the security guards that are blocking the entranceway from the main atrium into the back room. They step aside, seeing that you're with him, and he brings you into the safety deposit room. All right, so here we have our basic savings security lockboxes. Anytime you come in and want to make a withdrawal or deposit, you'll meet with one of our tellers. We'll take you back here. You'll stand here, present your key. We'll take your key, and we'll bring your lockbox to you. We never see what's inside. It's completely private.
Okay, what's down there?
Well, that is the premium safes that you mentioned.
What would I have to deposit to get a premium safe?
Well, that's about 1,000 gold deposit.
I'm going to have to build up to that, I see.
And you can upgrade your account at any time.
But I would need to make a minimum deposit of 1,000 gold first.
That is correct.
And if I was to have any problems and I wanted to speak to whomever's in charge here, who would I talk to?
Well, you can always talk to High Cleric Williams. She's in charge of this branch. If the Archcleric is in, we can talk to him. He is usually not in. He only visits about once a month. You can always talk to a teller, and we're always happy to help.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is Smee.
Smee. And could you point out High Cleric William to me?
I do not see her here right now.
Oh, no, okay. Well,
Wait. No, that's not her. Wait, maybe... No, it's still not her. Unless she shaved her head. No, not her. Sorry, my bad.
Well, I'd really just like to meet who's going to be in charge of protecting my money before I make my first deposit.
Oh, I mean, we can go set up a meeting. That's no problem.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
All right, follow me back to the desk.
How long have you been working here, Smee?
I've been working here about a normal human amount of years.
Ah, okay. Do they treat their employees well?
Oh, yeah, they treat us excellent.
That's great. Any incidents in those few years, or is everything nice and quiet?
Nope, everything is run just how it should.
I like that.
Tetra's Harbor was really onto something when they trusted the loyal followers of Abadar to handle this city's money.
Praise be that.
Praise be to Abadar.
Now, where is, High Priest William?
Oh, right. High Cleric Williams. 1 second. He whispers to another teller. That teller nods and runs off. Well, all right. He's just going to go and check her schedule, and if she has any availability today, she'll come and meet you, and if not, she'll have a date and time where you can come and make an appointment.
Which way does he run off to?
The other teller runs off around the back of all the other tellers. So you have the atrium, and you have that back room.
Yeah.
And then separating them, you have the guards, and then you have 2 staircases that go up and around to walkways that overlook the downstairs atrium. He goes up the right staircase and into one of the offices up there.
Okay.
He runs back, says, I am so sorry. The High Cleric Williams is not available today for meetings. If you would like, she has some availabilities next week. Your patronage is important to us, as important as our faith. So we hope that you can keep your faith in us. If there's anything we can do to help you in the meantime, we are at your disposal.
I think I'll open that account now.
Great.
I'll just schedule a meeting later on. That's quite all right.
Okay, well, we can put you down for next week.
Sure.
Okay, great. We'll put you down. What was your name, sir?
Wang. Bruce Wang.
Bruce Wang. His quill snaps at the mention of your name. The billionaire Bruce Wang, the owner of Wang Corporation?
Well, I'm actually just an agent for Mr. Wang.
Oh.
The meeting will be with him.
You wanted to open up one of our premium accounts, right? With the premium save?
Well, you know, Mr. Wang really likes to see how the little guy is treated too. So he did not give me the money for a premium account. He did give me enough to see how you would treat someone less well-to-do. He'd be happy to meet next week about opening up a premium account.
Just roll persuasion for me, because this is really good.
looks like we got a set.
Well, we're always here to help whoever it is, so we're happy to help you with your savings account.
So yes, I would like to open a savings account for the Weighing Foundation.
All right, sounds like a plan. So he, again, takes you to the back after getting your name and information, whatever name and information you give him, which is what, by the way?
Albert Dimesworth.
Albert Dimesworth. Okay, he writes down your account number. It's attached to your name, Albert Dimesworth, and then rewrites the account number and hands it to you. And it's like, this is your account number. If anything happens, you can access your bank via this number. Don't lose it, obviously, because anyone can come and access your bank if they have that number. So our suggestion is to commit it to memory and then maybe lock that in a safe somewhere.
Great. Thank you so much, Smee.
He guides you back to the lockboxes. He presents you with a key. This will be your key for accessing your lockbox. He takes the key, opens up a lockbox, and brings you an empty box to put whatever contents you want in. And then he walks away and stands over by the guards, so that way you have private access to your account.
Maybe I should put a bomb inside it?
May not be a bad idea to have like as a backup.
You can only set a timer for about 30 minutes, right?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. I mean, it's a wall of lockboxes. It would be hard to dictate which box it was in.
It's the one that exploded the most.
Yeah.
I'll put in 50 gold, close the box, and hand it back to Smee.
He takes the box and puts it back into its designated slot, gives you back the key, and escorts you out of the back room.
Fantastic. I will thank him again. I will leave and head to the crossroads and report back to Raspberry.
Any guards outside the entrance?
There's guards everywhere. It looks like the High Cleric is on the second floor, right staircase, but I wasn't able to see his office. I imagine there's guards there as well.
The fixer asks a high price and offers few tools. We have no access to the vaults without the keys, and even then we have no way of knowing which vault has what we're looking for.
Where are you guys in the crossroads right now?
Probably near the tunnel.
You hear the door up top open.
I'll take point on this one if you want to secure the door behind me.
Yeah.
All right. Stride up into the main tap room and see what or who has come through the door.
You see the fixer. Same half skull mask, same clothes as last night, behind the counter making himself something to eat.
I'll lean up on a nearby beam and look at him expectantly.
I'm going to hang back on the stairwell, listening in from behind the door to the cellar.
So, how's it going?
You expect us to...
He cracks an egg into a pan.
What is your vision for this? Show me your hand.
He raises the hand that is now bandaged.
You tell me the plan.
Can I put my hand down?
For now.
Where's Boomer?
I'm sorry, I think I asked you a question.
The plan? I hire a small team of very qualified and skilled persons. I hand them the means to pull off the job, and I expect results. Seriously, Raspberry, how much hand-holding do you need? I gave you what information on the bank I had, and I've already given you the key.
One key?
I suppose you have me there. Well, you'll be happy to know I secured some oxen and a cart to help us transport the load to the Thieves Guild as soon as we're done here.
And what about the diversion you promised?
Things are in motion.
Which things?
The distraction.
Which is?
For the safety of the crew undergoing that, I cannot disclose. Just as I would not disclose any information on your team. And he mouths the word 12.
I'll move towards a stool on the other end of the bar he's currently making a meal behind.
You hungry? Would you like something to eat?
Tell me the nature of this diversion, or we liquidate our association in this very second. What is it? Where is it happening? And who's doing it?
I have another team of 2 who are creating a distraction down at the docks to keep the Capitol Guard busy. Something flashy. Just as with you and Boomer, I left it up to their imagination. Should give you ample time. You just have to deal with the actual bank guards.
And how many of them are there?
The bank guards? You asked me this last night. I told you I don't know. They are on constant rotation, and it was hard for me to scout out. Without drawing too much attention to myself, of course.
You have the ox and the carts outside?
As front as you can get. You have to go through the alley. It's a very crowded space.
I'm going to get up from the bar and move towards the door back down to the cellar without saying anything else.
Don't you want any breakfast?
He slides the eggs onto a plate. Better eat while you can, Raspberry. You never know when your number is up.
Or living longer than one's natural lifespan by knowing things they ought not to. And then I will go back into the cellar. And we're going to lock it behind me.
Okay, I was behind the door. I'll look at you. And your thoughts?
Useless as usual. There's some team diverting Capital Guard forces down at the docks. And he has ox and cart upstairs to help us move what we find.
I'll open the door and go. And are those eggs I smell?
Boomer. Yes, I made some for everybody.
Oh, thank you.
So how are you and Raspberry getting along?
Raspberry is a little, I'd say she keeps to herself, but no complaints.
I could tell. She, well, glad it's working out.
Well, that's the thing is, as I eat some of the eggs, the biggest problem that we're finding is, well, this isn't bad,
Could use salt, but I can't find any here.
I need to watch my salt intake, actually. Anyway, the biggest problem we're finding is actually getting in touch with the High Cleric to get his key. Do you have any suggestions for getting in touch with William? What would you do?
What would I do? Well,
Besides hiring somebody to figure it out for you.
I am the fixer. It's kind of my thing.
Right, but think on your feet. If you had to get your hands dirty, what would you do?
Well, we are short on time, and I know our good friend Raspberry is no stranger to assassinating. I think taking out the High Cleric and swiping the key, and then looting the safe before anyone finds the body is the most prudent way. As to how you get him alone, well, I don't know. One of your explosions could be a good distraction.
I can see why you delegate to others.
Well, we all play to our strengths, and my strength is seeing the value in others.
It's a good strength to have, but it's limited. It's limited, Mr. Fixer.
Well, we are dealt the cards we play.
I would like to take a look at the cart. It's parked where? In the front?
So you have to go down the alley that's right out front, and then they're just parked right outside.
Okay. What's the car look like?
It's just a standard wagon pulled by 2 oxen.
Okay. How big is the cart?
You guys with your dimensions.
We're moving gold, yeah.
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 I'm all for theater of the mind, but theater of the mind better have a height, length, and width.
It is a large cart.
Okay.
A large enough cart to transport your load. You're so close to letting that one go, guys.
There's no way.
Back downstairs.
Your thoughts?
He was not very helpful at all, but I do like the oxen he did acquire for us. We might need to go in with a little more force than what we're accustomed to and take the key by less elegant means.
Does it not feel as though we are more tools than instruments?
We're not being wielded by skilled hands.
On that we agree. Usually it is so easy to tell with humans the root of why you should not trust them. So how would we like to do this? We have at least 2 points of access, some idea of the location of our second key, and something of an escape vehicle. Let's kill a High Cleric. And honestly, this is another problem now, is that Raspberry is immediately now so much less interested in whatever this bank bullshit is than, one, this human who she naturally does not fucking like, sending her on like what looks like a goose chase,
Yeah.
and 2, dropping way too much shit about her life that he absolutely should not fucking know. He's the target for her now. The bank is now like whatever. And especially because we've been given like nothing. And like she can't just kill him because she has to know how he knows anything about her. She can't like run up on the fixer because she may not like him and the dislike is considerable. He's not dumb. So I feel caught between things right now.
From going inside, how many feet away is the staircase that leads downstairs to getting to the upstairs offices where William is located?
So coming through the front entrance, how far is the staircase to go upstairs?
Let's say I was to come from downstairs and I was to get to the top of the downstairs, around where the security boxes are and where the premium vault is below that. From there, how many feet would it take for me to get to?
You'd be coming up behind the security guards,
Yes.
standing between the atrium and the lockboxes.
Yes.
Probably about 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay.
Also, when you guys DM, I'm asking all the distances of the heights.
Yeah, we write them. Come on. I have an idea. How many bombs do you have?
And how big are your bombs? Give me the exact dimensions, please.
Yeah.
I have 11 bombs. They are, we'll say, 6 inches by 6 inches by 6 inches.
It's a hefty bomb.
Do you have 11 of those on you?
I can make 11 of them. And when they go boom, they boom in a 5-foot radius. So the square where the bomb is takes full damage. All adjacent squares take splash damage.
How do your timers work? You can set them from 0 to how long?
5 minutes.
5 minutes tops. And I can also camouflage the bomb if I spend a full round action doing that.
What if, using the ceiling hole we have from the tunnel that Ted dug out for us, what if we set a minor explosion to go off inside the vault chamber? If that pulls the High Cleric in, can we set bombs above the entrance where the stairs are, such that that collapses in, cutting him off, so it's just the 3 of us in the chamber? We incapacitate him, use the ceiling hole to get out. If they have to sort through all that rubble, could give us some time.
We could certainly try that.
Yeah. The biggest draw to get him out of his office, right to where we need him, is to directly attack where we are.
Going downstairs and through the tunnel and looking at the stairway, what type of material is used for that?
It's all marble with gold.
Marble is not the strongest of staircases. We could probably blow it up.
Yeah.
Can we see any guards?
No guards.
I like this idea then. So then this is what I suggest we do is we load up a good number of bombs to blow up the staircase.
Or at least the arch over it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the arch come down than the staircase come down because I'm not sure what they can do on the other side in terms of repair. But if we're bringing down like the physical building into where the staircase was, maybe that buys us more time.
Okay.
If we can pull that off, because I hate to ask for dimensions.
Good.
I won't. I'll ask every time.
Come at me with those dimensions.
What is the distance from the ceiling to the top of the stairs as there are steps in sequence up into wherever this tunnel leads to?
From where your tunnel hole is?
So if I'm on the floor of the vault chamber and I'm looking at the mouth of this staircase that is set into the walls and is going up.
Right.
From the bottom stair, the top of the bottom stair, to the
I see the ceiling of the tunnel going up the stairs.
Yes. What is that distance?
Roughly the same height as about the metal doors. It's about 10 feet tall. Do you want to know the width? I got the width prepped.
Now, yeah, we're getting there. What would you call the distance of the exposed part of the staircase we can see that goes up into this part of other part of building?
The staircase is...
And how wide is that?
The staircase itself is 6 feet wide.
6 feet wide.
By 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall. And then how far in do we think that goes?
It's a pretty steep staircase, and I don't think you can see more than 5 or 6 feet up from up inside the ceiling hole.
Perfect. That's perfect. If we just bring down the top, perfect.
But we can't see the end of the stairwell.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I would recommend we do is 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. 4 bombs should be enough to topple that.
2 on the top and then like 1 on the sides of the doorway. So after he comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll place a single bomb on one of the vault doors and let it go off. It probably won't do anything to the door.
Yeah.
But it will possibly direct the attention of anyone who comes down to check on the condition of the vaults.
Yeah, boy, did you ever think if you hadn't made an explosive character, we may not have been able to pull this off. We haven't yet, but...
So...
I have 100 feet of rope. So we can cover the getting in and out of the ceiling hole.
Right.
That's the name of the book.
The ceiling hole?
In and out of the ceiling hole.
In and out of the ceiling hole. I love that.
So if we can, yeah, I will go down 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sneak about.
Okay.
And I will set up 4 camouflage bombs.
Uh-huh.
I will set them to where they are all going to go off at the same time.
Okay.
By the time the 4th bomb is set,
Yep.
they will go off in 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll have the vault door bomb blow sooner to get the clerics down here.
Yeah.
Well, how much time should we give them for them to come down?
If there's not a way to activate them from range or delay activation,
Uh-huh.
because ideally we would set the first bomb and that would go off. And then once the high cleric had come in, then the 4 would go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I imagine guards will come in and out, but like the second he's in the room, we're sealing it all.
This person we've never seen.
Yeah, I guess we're just assuming a high cleric is going to look like a high cleric.
The bomb that draws them in, we put it in a way where it looks like it's damaged one of the vaults.
Okay.
Because then he's going to want to check the vault.
Yeah, there we go.
Although if he's going to want to check the vault, he might then need to contact the Archbishop.
And get the other key because you need shit.
Yeah. Now here's option B.
All right.
Can we just brute the vaults open?
How do you mean?
Can we just brute the vaults open?
Like bomb them open?
Can we just explode them open?
Pick one vault, and I think we could make it susceptible to bombing. But it can only be one, and I can only do it once a day.
Oh, because you're going to dispel
Yeah.
the magic. I will stealthily descend down.
You can hear a little bit of the ongoings of the bank through that stairwell.
I'm going to approach the closest vault to me. Just going to put my hand on the vault door.
You do so.
What material is the door made out of?
Do you have a dungeoneering skill?
I have dungeoneering and engineering.
All right, give me whichever's highest.
That's a 23.
Ooh, sir.
Cold iron.
That's good.
That is very good.
That's really good. I mean, it was just expensive to make.
And it just means fuck phase.
Abadar hates the Fae because he hates chaotic,
That's true, yeah.
and the Fae are a wild bunch.
Can I tell how thick it looks like the vault door is? Like how many inches? What's its girth?
It's real thick. Like a milkshake, it ain't coming through the straw.
It's a frosty, I see.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Does it look really thick? The door?
Yes, sorry. Thick with a CK.
Mm.
I think that's up to us, sir.
Now here's the thing. Cold iron has 30 hit points per inch of thickness.
Oh, yeah.
And hardness 10.
However, if the only material being used so far that we've seen at the bank is marble, the interiors are not like made of stone or anything, couldn't we blast a frame out over the door?
Well, that's what I was thinking of at one point,
Yeah.
but I think it might be a metal box encased within the marble.
Crazy.
Because then otherwise, yeah, we could just boom all the doors at once and call it a day.
Yeah.
I think it would be a long shot,
Uh-huh.
but if it's like only an inch thick door,
Right.
and the question is, well, how thick is this door?
Which we're still waiting for, I think.
Because how would you know that?
It doesn't have to tell us. I'm going to tap on it lightly to see if I can determine how thick it is.
Engineering check.
That's a 29.
You lightly tap on it and immediately know. You're like, that's 8 inches. Easy.
It's 8 inches thick.
Mhm.
I cannot blow through that.
That's what, 240 HP?
Yeah, I could make a dent in it,
Right.
but I cannot.
Blow that up.
I'm going to stealthily go back and up through the tunnel. I'm going to report what I found to Raspberry. Do you think we should just try to pick the one lock and use the key that we have?
The problem is that we don't know what the enchantments on the doors do.
Right. He could dispel it.
If it's only one, though, there could also be internal defenses that are mechanical that are not magical.
Yeah.
Why did he think 2 people would be able to do this?
I think the best course of action might be your plan.
I have an addition to that idea.
Okay.
You were just in the bank as Bruce Wayne, right?
No, as an agent of Bruce Wayne.
Damn it. I was going to say I could bring you up out of the vault holding you hostage and be like, I have Bruce Wayne hostage. Bring me the High Cleric. And then with the bomb set, we could go back down into the room. The bombs can blow behind us, behind the 3 of us. What else can you disguise yourself to look like?
Any type of humanoid.
it might work better if you were passing yourself off as a higher ranking UIA official, and I'm like your attendant, or like you walk the beat with me, yada yada.
You're my informant.
There we go. We need to use bombs as diversions in the square outside the bank to get the guards out, and then maybe we can bum rush the office.
We thought about that last time, and you had a good point why we shouldn't do that.
Oh, why did I say we shouldn't do it? I can't remember.
I don't remember, but I remember it was convincing.
Damn.
I think it was just because it was still night, and without the distraction for the Capitol guards, the explosion would attract their attention.
Oh, well, I mean, if they're being diverted now, then we could do it here. Yeah, maybe we just like empty the place and bum rush the office.
We could do that, but then we would be taking on all of the clerics. I'd rather not kill anyone if we didn't have to over this.
Yeah, I'm not hired to be a contract killer in this job. I'm hired to just get the gold and get out, you know?
What if we just ask them for a loan and then never pay back the loan?
And just leave.
Yes. It's right in front of us.
We just need to commit fraud.
Yeah. We could seal the entrance when he comes down, as we had originally proposed, but there's not a guarantee that he's going to go down per se.
Right.
The main thing is, how do we get his attention in a way where it's isolated enough that we are able to retrieve the key, go in, grab the gold, and get out?
But for that, I think we have a plan now, don't we?
It's a long shot, but I think it might work.
Our first phase is setup, right?
Yes. The first thing I'm going to do is produce the letter that the fixer provided me. I'm going to get some additional paper and forge what looks like a on-the-fly note from the UIA.
Yeah.
About how this was retrieved.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to put in the note that a letter was intercepted from somebody, and this person was set to be the fence for this job. So we know, or the UIA knows rather, that there is going to be an attempt on the bank, but they don't necessarily have the means to stop that. So I'm going to prepare a quick little report like that. Going to accompany that with the letter. I'm going to go down to the vault room again. I'm going to stealthily set 4 bombs.
Perfect.
Where they are going to explode in about 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to go upstairs, while extract of disguise self so I can appear as an UIA agent. I'm going to then confidently walk into the Bank of Abadar.
Both of you?
Yeah, we're gonna...
You'll be right in front of me, actually, as I urge you forward. And I'm going to go up to the closest teller.
The closest teller is me.
Yes!
Hello. How can I help you here today?
I'd like to speak with the High Cleric. This is a matter of public safety.
You said what now?
There's a matter of public safety.
Public safety.
Public safety, and also the safety of the institution we're in right now.
He runs off in a panic, his head bobbing behind the desks as he moves the stairs and into one of the offices. You see him come back out with a woman with a tight bun and very honorable looking regalia. She follows behind him. They just walk up straight to you. Hello, I am High Cleric Williams. I was told there's an emergency.
Ma'am,
please, let's go talk in my office.
I would rather honestly get you to somewhere a little bit safer. I think there is a high risk that there is something that is going to be happening. I think there's going to be an attempt to pilfer this institution today. And I'm going to show the documents and suggest that we go somewhere a little bit more remote and safe so we can talk about this without any risk.
She looks over the documents you present her, and she scoffs. Only absolute fools would try to rob this institution under my watch.
The UIA encounters a fool every 5 minutes, and I would rather nobody here be added to that list.
What do you propose?
I propose we evacuate, we seal everything off, then we can plan our next steps after we make sure people are safe, everything is secure.
We don't want anyone's hard-earned wages to be stolen, of course.
Of course. Will we have any reinforcements from the UIA?
We would like to provide reinforcements, yes, but we've also heard this might be part of a larger coordinated front against Tetris Harbor. A lot of people are upset about a lot of things that have been going on lately. This one here can attest to that.
Right, I heard the UIA were reaching out to news sources.
Yes, so I hate to impose, but may we close down the bank and get everyone...
I assure you, this bank is as safe as any. As much as I appreciate the warning, I'm fairly certain the clerics and I here are able to handle whatever it may be.
No common rabble can assail the House of Abadar.
If you have any other information, any more direct plans that they may have, that we can better prepare ourselves, they are welcome.
But this branch will not cease operation under my watch.
Ma'am, are you familiar with the Boomer?
I think I read something in the Herald.
We have reason to believe that he may be involved, which is why we are concerned for the safety of everyone involved. Such explosive magic.
I thought he was mainly concerned with ships in the harbor. You're telling me this pirate is now planning land strikes?
A fool is found every 5 minutes. But I understand your confidence. Praise Abadar, he does have a sturdy vault. If you'd like to speak with us, there's a nice tavern across where we can have a good vantage point to crossroads. We will station a very light infantry inside to not cause any fears. If you do wish to speak with us, we will be ready and waiting.
Oh, we appreciate the assistance.
Ma'am, come, and we will walk our way, I guess, over to the crossroads.
I'm going to hold you at the door, as Raspberry has been in her head trying to keep count of the timers as best she can, and I think we're close.
A huge, echoing, explosive sound rings out. Smoke trails out from the back room. People are already running past you to get out. And the high cleric, who turned around to walk back up the stairs, turns around and looks at you. Maybe we should close the bank after all. You see the clerics who are the tellers come out. They're pulling out morning stars. Clerics upstairs with crossbows drawn, overlooking the atrium. They went from bookish bankers to warriors in seconds.
What does Smee look like right now?
Yeah.
Smee's looking around nervously, also with his morning star drawn, and he's got his shield out.
High Cleric Williams turns to the nearest guards and barks.
Go find out what that is. And they head down the stairs.
Were you able to tell where that sound came from, ma'am?
I assume it's coming from where the smoke is.
Look over. Ah, yes. What is down there? Is that the vault?
No, it's the ballroom.
Ma'am, most of your forces should be sent outside to secure the peasants around the area. We don't know what additional attacks may happen.
I'm confident your UIA forces and the Capital Guard can handle that. Our duty is to the bank and that which we protect, for the citizens.
The Capital Guard is currently engaged with something down at the docks.
Useless. You three, and she points to three of the tellers, including Smee. Go secure outside. Make sure nobody out there is getting hurt.
And what about your forces?
I will have them come post-haste. I decided to come a little bit early. I didn't think it would happen this soon. I'm going to suggest we go downstairs, see what happened. Maybe
You're saying this as you guys are walking and talking down towards where the smoke was.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. We can catch them in the act. We'll dispatch them now, and hopefully we can keep this hush-hush. Call it a gas leak, if you will.
With Abadar as my witness, trust me, there won't be anything left. You see the two guards that she sent down to investigate up against stone rubble cave in. They're trying to move the rocks as best they can.
Is there another way to access these vaults?
This stairwell is the only point of entry. Did none of you prepare Shape Earth this morning? I swear to Abadar.
Ma'am, I would be honored to see a presentation of Shape Earth. I always admired the divine arts.
I didn't prepare it this morning.
Ah, no one really did prepare Shape Earth.
It doesn't really pop up in daily use.
That's true. Who has the audacity to rob the Bank of Abadar, even in Tetris Harbor?
Ma'am, our orders that we are not at liberty to disclose them come from the High Counselor. And in the event of this, and I'll gesture to the rubble, the High Counselor has entrusted us with the transportation of your key back to the main UIA office.
My key. Roll bluff, because it's a big ask.
Yeah. Oh, God. What is that? 16 plus 6 is 22.
She believes that those are your orders. She doesn't believe that you're lying. but she is hesitant to give away the key.
The Banks of Abadar do not answer to the UIA.
What does the counselor need my key?
It's not that the counselor needs your key, ma'am. It's that he would like to respectfully, the councilman question the ability of the Bank of Abadar to defend itself. And forgive me, these are his words. He said their pompous arrogance that they are unbreachable may be their downfall. 1,000 pardons, I do not speak on his behalf.
I will not shoot the messenger, but you can tell Counselor Claiborne to shove it up his UIA ass.
All well and good, ma'am, but we'll still need that key.
She hands it over to Boomer, who is seemingly of higher rank.
Ma'am.
She slams her fist into the wall and yells at the two who are still trying to remove rubble from the passageway.
Dig faster! Oi!
I will excuse myself. Motion to you. Let's go upstairs.
Do you want to pass me the key before you do that?
Don't think I'm going to give you the key, Raspberry. Okay. And the reason being, I am concerned that given that Abadar is a lawful good deity, there might be some sort of alarm or trigger or safety mechanism for an evil character if they were to touch it. Although, now that I think about it, do I know you're evil?
No.
I'm going to hand you the key.
I will take the key. I'm wearing gloves. Any response?
No response.
All right, I'll tuck it away and leave the bank, and I'll head back to the crossroads.
I will lay out a smoke stick. I will let the smoke fill in.
You're just lighting this off in the stairwell?
Yeah, as we go up the stairs, I will light it up and toss it in front a bit. So I'm going to let some smoke fill into the room. I'm then going to turn into a shade.
I'm going to roll perception for...
I'm going to do it stealthily, though.
Alright, roll stealth.
That's a 35.
The High Cleric doesn't notice you. She jumps in and helps the other two remove the rubble.
Out of the way!
So I'll subtly toss it, let some smoke fill, go into my shadow form, set 4 bombs, taking the time to camouflage them so they blend in. They will be exploding in about 1 minute. And then once that's all done, I'm going to run as fast as I can straight out the door. And at some point after I've left the building, my shadow form dissipates and then I'm back to my UIA outfit.
Outside of the bank, you see a crowd of people have gathered. The clerics that were sent outside are keeping everyone back. Ma'am, I am so sorry. There's been an incident. For your safety, I need you to back away. Everyone please stay calm and go about your business. This incident will be taken care of shortly. Sir, the bank is closed.
I was told I could get my daughter's withdrawal.
Please do not just walk past me. None of the clerics seem to be concerned with you walking out of the bank.
They're not trying to stop people from leaving. They're trying to stop people from going in.
Henry's gone, right?
Yeah.
That's right. We've gotten rid of him, haven't we?
You left Henry at the Thieves Guild with a ball gag and a leash.
So as soon as Raspberry gets back to Crossroads, he's going to go into the cellar and see how many wine barrels Henry has in stock.
In the cellar, he's got a fair amount. Some have been tapped into by Ted.
Raspberry's going to try to get like 5 barrels together that have not been corked, try to pop the tops and dump them over and dump them out.
Give me a strength check to bust open the tops of these barrels.
Oh boy, that is a grand total of 9.
You bang on the top of the barrel and it just hurts your elbow as you try to...
I didn't put a crowbar in my toolkit.
Maybe Henry has a toolbar laying around.
Oh yeah, I'm going to check the cellar for any tools that are specific to these barrels.
You don't find a crowbar. You find like a small sled for moving these barrels. It kind of uses the natural roll of the barrel to kind of move it. The second explosion goes off across the street.
Does my companion appear at the crossroads?
Yes, he does.
We need to find a way to open these barrels. We can put the bars inside.
Together.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check as you both try to pry open the top.
I got 16.
I got 14.
Yeah, I'll give it to you guys. With your combined strengths, you're able to wrench open the tops of the barrels.
I think 5 barrels is good. As soon as those barrels are open, we're going to roll them down the tunnel. Once we get to the tunnel, we're going to look down the hole and see if they've gotten through from the other side yet.
They've not gone through the other side.
Okay, we should be clear for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to cast Levitate on these barrels and slowly lower them into the vault chamber. And then we'll jump down with both keys and start getting these vaults open.
You hop down into the vault room with the 3 doors around you, and you can hear the clerics on the other side trying to remove rubble and dig their way through.
All right, let's pick a door and get these keys in.
Yeah. Closest one.
As you insert both keys into the first door,
Yeah.
the sound of gears churning begins to echo around you. The keys eject, clattering to the floor. The doors and the walls begin to move, circling you faster and faster. The opening to the stairwell moves around you, only offering glimpses of the staircase with every full rotation. You watch as the 3 metal doors spin, blurring together. You hear the muffled voice of High Cleric Williams.
Someone is in there. We need to get down there now.
A fool is found every 5 minutes.
On Quest Coast!
You've been listening to the Quest Coast. This was In and Out of the Ceiling Hole, the second chapter in the Holy Harbor Heist. Quest Coast is brought to life by the following: Rick Chimneys as 12 of 20, Bill Borneo as Dr. Umber Zila, the Boomer, and our Dungeon Master, Blue Jay. Providing music is Tao Wu, found on Instagram as Tao Wu. Art for the podcast comes from Jordan Chao. You can find him at Chowderbrains on Instagram. Looking for more Quest? You can find us in all the usual places every Quest Thursday. However you decide to join us, we'll see you next time on Quest Coast.
What the fuck is a ceiling hole? And why are they going in and out? Or a Lewis Carroll, like Through the Looking Glass. It's got that kind of feel to it, in and out of the ceiling hole.
And because it's a homonym, people would be like, ceiling or ceiling?
No, okay, so listen, I have ceiling bombs, and then I have ceiling bombs.
Excellent. Where do the ceiling bombs go? Because I assume the ceiling bombs go where you would think.
You use the ceiling bombs for the ceiling.
Right. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. But what about the ceiling bombs?
I'm done with this bit, guys.
We're just getting started.
It's all going to be cut out anyways.
Yes.
This is for
This is the Patreon content.